All right. So as I mentioned, Kitty Cheng's my name, and I'm very excited tonight to be able to share with you something that I'm very, very passionate about, and that is TLS. TLS stands for Transitions Lifestyle System Weight Management Solution. And how many of you, if you can just type it into the group chat, have experienced TLS before? If you have, maybe you can just type it in the group chat and tell us what sort of experiences have you had so far, whether you've actually done a full course coaching class with me, or you may have just attended one of these overview information session, or you may have done a TLS training, which is, the 101, 201, where you are going to be learning to be a TLS coach. So one way or the other, I really want to welcome every single one of you. It's very, very excited. As you can see from this slide, the topic we have for tonight is your guide to a healthy weight. And so when you think about TLS, it's not only about losing weight, it's about healthy weight and optimal health, and also being able to reach your total well-being. So by way of introduction, for those of you who don't know me, I'm aware that there are quite a number of you who have been invited by some of my friends that you might not know me. Kitty Cheng's my name. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with the University of Melbourne here, Australia. And I'm also graduated from Tabor Bible College, where I specialize in intercultural and community studies, which is a theological course. And I've also done a diploma of coaching, specializing in health and nutrition with the Shaw Academy. So I'm an unfranchised owner or internet franchise owner, also a TLS certified health coach and trainer. I'm a published author. I've published a book where I talk about the 5 dimensions of health, which are the main ethos, where to me, health is not just the physical side of things, even though I specialize in with TLS, helping people to lose weight, feel great with more energy. I believe in holistic health. So I always use this anchor action when I talk about the 5 dimensions, which is spiritual health, emotional health, mental health, physical health, and social health. And I love sharing with people about my passion and my purpose about reaching total well-being. And so thank you everyone for sharing how you've been in contact with TLS, whether you've done a training with me or you've done different types of coaching, either with me or with other coaches, or perhaps, learning about it. So Adam, you asked the question, what is TLS? TLS stands for Transitions Lifestyle System. It's a lifestyle change, transitioning from not being healthy to being healthy, from not fit to fit, from overweight to healthy weight. So TLS is what that is. Transitions Lifestyle System is a weight management and wellness solution. All right, Adam. So what are your goals? So if you can just type it into the group chat and tell me why you are here tonight. It could be that because, I've invited you, or some of your friends have invited you, or that you want to be healthier. You want to have an ideal weight. You want to fit into a dress, or whatever reason. Maybe you can share with us right there. Why do you want to manage your weight if you feel like you have some issues with your weight, either overweight or underweight, or you're not fit enough, or you don't have enough energy? But think about this one thing. How will your life be different when you achieve your ideal weight? Now, we're not only just talking about the number on the scale, like how many kilos, how many pounds. We're talking about having a lot of vitality, good energy. You have, the happiness all the time, like you jump out of bed in the morning, you feel great, you look great as a result of being healthy. So how will your life be different if you're not already there? You want to be, reaching to that goal. So what are your struggles? When a lot of people, when they're thinking about weight management or being healthy, they have different struggles. It could be that you have too much to do for everyone else. You're way too busy to a point, whether you're a mom, a dad, or a teacher, or a boss, whatever role that you find yourself in, you're just way too busy to a point that you don't look after yourself because you have to look after other people. And you don't have time to exercise, hence you're overweight. You don't like to cook, or you don't know how to cook. Or, like many of us, as Irene already said, like in Malaysia over there is 6 o'clock, but a lot of you may still be in the office. I know for a fact I've got quite a lot of my friends and partners and even my TLS students in Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong. They tell me, 6 o'clock, webinar, which is now, is way too early. But you know what? In Australia, 6 o'clock is not way too early because a lot of people would have finished work. So that's why work issues or working too much can also be a struggle for a lot of people in terms of their weight. And have you tried different diet, but nothing really has worked, or maybe it has worked to a certain extent, yet you've fallen off the wagon and you have what we call a yo-yo dieting. You lose weight, you gain it back, and you lose it, you gain it back. What that means is your metabolism is compromised and you don't have enough muscle mass and you become very weak. Or you make poor food choices, things like fast food. I'm just so busy at work and I don't have time to cook. I don't want to cook. I just go through, drive through McDonald's, whatever, and that's it for your dinner. And a lot of people have to experience that. Or it could be that you eat too much too often. So out of everything you see on this slide, what are you struggling with? Perhaps you can share with us. And as your coach, I would love to be able to support you in there as well. Okay, so next, weight management is really not universal. What that means is there's no one size fits all. There are so many people in the marketplace that want to lose weight, but then those different programs out there just put them into what they call like a cookie cutter, just one size fits all. Everyone that comes into their door, they just give them the same thing. Whereas with us, we don't do that, because what's right for someone else isn't right for you. What's right for my husband isn't necessarily right for me either, right? So that's why it's very important for us to be doing the right customized, personalized program that suits our needs. And hence, those commercial weight loss programs out there only emphasizes on what to eat, but not how to eat. What we teach with TLS is the how, which is very important. And we don't focus on only weight loss, as in the kilos or the pounds, but rather the actual fat loss, which is your body fat percentage, your visceral fat, which is the fat percentage around your organ. So if you find yourself saying that, my ideal weight is, let's say, 65 kilos, then you are not healthy necessarily, because an ideal weight can be weight of your body fat, it could be the weight of your muscle, and it could be the weight of your water percentage and a bone, right? So what we are looking for is body composition, which includes a number of things rather than just the numbers on your scale, as in how many kilograms, including visceral fat, body fat, metabolic age, and your muscle mass, your bone mass, your water percentage, and your physique level. All of that need to be taken into consideration. And of course, having the amount of energy and productivity and focus in your work, in your business, in your day-to-day, especially now that we're in the midst of this pandemic and some of us are in lockdown. We're just, in front of the desk most of the time, and it's very, very easy for us to put on weight. Not only weight, in fact, body fat as well. So in TLS, we've got 4 components that I would like to draw your attention to in order to be healthy, you need to have all 4 of these pillars. You cannot just have 3 or 2 or 1. Just much like a chair or a table, if you only have 3 legs out of 4, when you sit on that chair, it will not be steady, right? Can you imagine putting things on a 3-legged table where you need 4 legs? It's the same with our TLS solution. We need 4 of these components. So I'll just go through each of them briefly for you. And when you go through my coaching system, I will explain more as we go. Now, low glycemic impact eating is about eating right, not necessarily eating less. So a lot of people think if I eat less, then I will lose weight. In fact, that's not necessarily the case, because if you eat less, your body will go into a fat storage mode or hunger mode. And what you need is eating the right amount of food, which is low glycemic. And low glycemic is actually something that will help us to reduce our blood sugar level, to actually have a very balanced, even cue in terms of our level of glucose. The second component of TLS solution is body composition. Now, body composition is about focusing on fat loss instead of weight loss. And it's not the same as BMI index either. BMI is not the most accurate way to measure how healthy you are, because the same person with the same BMI, if they have different muscle mass or their muscle is not as strong, will not be the same. So a lot of people, they might have a lot of muscle, they're very strong. If they don't have enough muscle and be weak, then their body composition is not right. So make sure you don't have the body composition. And science-based supplementation is the third pillar. You know, our body needs to be working with what we call accelerators to help you, work at what is needed. So that's why we, suggest different types of supplements that will work with your body to enhance your weight loss efforts. Last but not least is education, which is the coaching and the mentoring from a qualified, health coach or trainer like myself and others. Because you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of times when you're going through a weight loss journey, if you don't actually understand certain things, you can be doing things that you feel is right, but are not right. Say, for example, you think you're eating healthy, but in fact, some of the food that you eat are not necessarily healthy, right? And so that's the kind of thing that you will need in terms of education to be aware of what is the right knowledge, then that will transform and help you to change your behavior. So like low glycemic impact eating, as I mentioned, the first one is very important because it will keep you in the green zone, which is the fat burning zone, which is 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. The blood sugar level is very even. Whereas when you go to the red zone, which is not a good zone, where red is like warning, warning, it's 4 and 5, where it's high glycemic impact, which will spike your blood sugar, causing you to leave your fat burning zone. And because of that, you will have fat storage, not only around your midsection in your tummy, but around your organs. And some people, even when they look skinny, but if they are skinny obese, because of the fact that they have a lot of high GI foods that are not healthy, like sugary, starchy, those types of food, then, they will not only lose energy, like sapping energy, but also will not have a balanced low to medium glycemic impact food to help you find your fit. Because every person is very different, we really do need to be finding our own fit. And hence we have different menu plan, which I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, the first one that I like to share with you, which is something that I typically encourage majority of people to participate in if they want to do a coaching program, and that is the TLS 30-day jumpstart. As you can see that flyer or that booklet up on the top right-hand side, and inside that booklet, you will see the 30 days, first 30 days, including first week of detox, and then next 3 weeks of fat burning or fat shredder. However, with TLS, we are very customizable, meaning personalized to each individual. Based on your answers to our questionnaire or our profile, we can actually then give you the best plan. So we have different plans, which I'm going to be sharing with you. The solution that fits your lifestyle is very easy. All you need to do is to talk to a coach like myself, or you can go on to one of our websites. For those of you who in Malaysia, that website is not available yet. However, you can talk to me and I can work out which plan is the best for you. And I normally would have different challenges available. So apart from that, if you can't get onto the website, you can do a paper weight management profile, like you can see on this slide, where based on your lifestyle, your diet, your activity levels, your goals, and your behavior, answering those 26 questions, then we can ascertain what is the best plan for you. So the first plan that we have, which typically I encourage everyone to go through first before they go into a proper menu plan, because detoxifying or cleansing your body is extremely important. Just think about your body like a car. When you need to do service like filter oil, which is dirty, you will need to change the filter oil. Much like our body is subjected to free radical attack, which is oxidizing, effect of much like, when you have an apple or a banana in your kitchen, after a few days, it becomes rusty if you don't eat them, right? It's the same with our body. If you don't look after our body, our skin, and we don't eat properly, then we have a lot of toxins. Hence, we need to detoxify or cleanse our body. So this 7 day of detox is basically what that is. It includes fruit, vegetable, good protein. And why is it for you? It's for people basically who want to actually kickstart their well-being and weight management efforts. So even people like myself who have already reached my ideal goals in terms of my weight and my body fat percentage, I still do detox at least once every 6 months to 9 months. It's very important because we are subjected to toxins. And you can expect to, during those 4 to 7 days, purge a lot of the dirty things inside your body, the toxins, so that you can really start to feel a lot more energy. However, the first few days, you might have some symptoms if your body is quite toxins, but that's to be expected. But after that, you will feel a lot better. And what you will do is basically during those 7 days is to remove any unhealthy junk food, processed food, or engineered food from your house, and follow this meal plan where we encourage for the first week 3 servings of fruit every day. Eat as many vegetables as you like, but 5 to 9 servings are very good, and at least 8 glasses of water or 250 ml every day. And if you like vegetables, then make vegetable soup is also very good. And then 2 servings of protein, good fats, as well as eliminating all the grains, starches, sugars, artificial sweeteners, dairy, alcohol, and caffeine during this 7-day cleanse. Now you can see this is actually an example of some of my clients and students' foods, for the detox week. And you can see it's very colorful. And I always teach my clients eat a rainbow. So basically detox meal plans with unlimited vegetables, 3 servings of fruits, 2 servings of both protein, good fats. Good fats can be anything like avocado or olive oil, and drink a lot of water. You can actually add a bit of aloe juice. We have an amazing ultimate aloe juice available in our shop front where you can order, and you can even order digestive enzyme to help you with that as well. And every morning, make sure before you start your day, after you drink your supplements, is to have half a lemon with warm water. When you drink that, it will help you to establish your metabolism to be waking up your body to then cleanse your body. It's very, very good. Like even now, I'm no longer doing detox. I still drink warm lemon water every single day. is very good, but very important not to avoid not to have alcohol, coffee. Trim tea is okay. Okay, trim tea is okay, but even trim cafe, I wouldn't suggest that for those of you who have access to it. But trim tea is good. Sugar, dairy, soda, or soft drinks is a no-no. I even hesitate to say it's not just during your detox week. Soft drinks or soda is really unhealthy, and don't have that if at all possible. Processed food, refined or defined grain starches, don't skip meal as well. And so this is the first plan. So typically when you're doing the 30-day jumpstart after the first week of detox, your body is ready now to cleanse. Then the next 3 weeks within those 4 weeks is to get involved in this fat shredder, which is a fat burning menu plan. This plan allows you to lose about 4.5 kilos in 2 weeks, which is very, very good. This is a 2-week program, 2 to 3 weeks program. And if you are quite committed to achieving short-term weight loss, then this is a great program. 2-3 weeks, high intensity for both the food and the exercise, because we would encourage you to do quite an intense workout plan so that your body can actually, move more to release a lot of your excess body fat, right? And so you can, as I mentioned, lose up to 9 kilos within a month, some people even, right? And with this plan, you can have 6 to 12 servings of vegetables. And we encourage you from the second week to introduce our TLS, Transition Lifestyle System Nutrition Shakes. Within the shakes, we've got 2 flavors that are available in every single one of our market, and that is vanilla and chocolate. But for those of you who like cookies and cream, you can order them from the US, for those of you who have access to global as well. And then with Fat Shredder, some of my friends here are doing that right now, my Asia Pacific coaching group. You're doing that with 3 to 4 servings of protein a day, 2 servings of good fats, and 1 serving of fruit. The reason why is only 1 as opposed to 3 in the detox week is while you're doing fat burning or fat shredding, you will be doing at least 5 days of exercise, right? We suggest 4 to 5 days. So those of you who are in the 7, 8, 28 is 4 to 5 days of exercise a week. Then you will be able to reduce the fructose, which is the sugar content in the fruit. Then you can burn fat a lot faster. Then after that, right, after the 30 days, or for those of you who don't really need to lose weight that rapidly, then still rapid enough is called rapid results. It average about 1 kilo per week, right? So for fat shredder just now is 4.5 kilos per 2 weeks. Rapid results is average about 1 kilo per week. So if you're going through the 12-week program in 3 months, you can expect to lose about 10 kilos in the 12-week program. And if you're doing the 8 weeks, then you can lose about 8 kilos doing rapid results alone, which is fantastic. If you're motivated, then you can do this low glycemic impact plan. With this, you have 5 to 6 servings of protein, 6 to 12 servings of vegetable, 2 servings of dairy. Again, no grains, no starches, no sugar, 2 servings of good fats and fruits. And again, 4 to 5 days of exercise. However, for some people, they may feel like, oh, I don't want to dive right in so quickly. I just want to take it steadily. Then sure and steady is a good plan. This will allow you to lose about 1 kilo per fortnight or 0.5 kilo per week. So these are for people who want to test the water, ease their way in, and then slowly, surely, steadily lose weight throughout your program. Let's say if you do a 12-week program, you can lose, 0.5 or 1 kilo per fortnight. So 6 kilos per 12 week is doable. And within this sure and steady, you would have 5 to 6 servings of protein, 6 to 12 servings of vegetable, 2 servings of each of dairy, good fats, and fruit, 1 serving of starches, and 1 serving of whole grain. So when we talk about carbs, we encourage good carbohydrates. What are good carbohydrates? Good carbohydrates include things like organic starches, which are great vegetables like sweet potatoes, pumpkin, edamame. All those are great starches. Whole grains are things like basmati rice, whole grain bread. You can have it if you're insurance steady. So if you feel like, oh, I'm really craving for it and I don't need to be losing weight so quickly, I'm happy with losing 5 kilos in 3 months, then you can come on to this insurance steady. But you still need to do at least 3 to 5 days of exercise. Now, if you're anything like me, you have already reached your ideal body fat percentage, you're healthy in your weight, you're looking to maintain a healthy lifestyle and just continue with your optimal body composition with flexibility in occasional indulgence. This is the plan I've been on for a long time now, and that is called continued commitment. You are healthy, you're still eating healthy majority of the time, but then, the 80-20 rule, meaning 80% of the time you eat healthy, 20% of the time you can have some sweets, cakes, alcohol, whatever, but still maintain 5 to 6 servings of protein, vegetables, 2 servings of dairy, good fats, whole grains. Now, whole grains, you can have a bit more now when you're in continued commitment. So in my case, sometimes I have, let's say an organic pasta, spaghetti for 1 meal. And other time, I can have sweet potato with different types of really good healthy noodles, say, for example, zucchini noodles or different types. But you will only be on continued commitment when you reach your weight goal, right? If you are still overweight, then don't go on to this one. But still good to do exercise. So here again are some of the different plans from our clients. And in my existing group, I'm actually leading 2 different groups now. One group is the one with more than 600 people all around the world, with more than 10 coaches and trainers in US, Canada, Australia, and UK. 600 people in one big group. Whereas another group I'm personally coaching alongside my fellow apprentice coach, Nancy. We've got about 30 people in a WhatsApp group. A majority of us are from Malaysia. We've got a few from Singapore and some of us from Australia. And we've got people doing different types of food similar to this slide, different colors, and we share it. We had a lot of fun, right? Those of you who are actually from that group, maybe you can just type it into the group chat. Do you enjoy it? Have you been finding it very fun and interesting? I certainly do. I love looking at all of your sharing. Now, here is what I was sharing with you about the 30-day Jumpstart Kit, where within that, I encourage you to get that kit, then to get involved with these 2 phases. The first phase is the cleanse. The second phase is the fat burning, just like I was sharing with you. Then you will have this, food supplement as well as exercise planners and the food, servings as well as the rules. When you get your 30-day, your Jumpstart Kit, when you order that, you will get this booklet in a booklet form, which is physical, or you can download it, or your coach, if I'm coaching you, I can send you this in a PDF form as well. The other thing is the tools that we have is an online, you can actually use like a tracking sheet, which will come with your kit, or you can buy a health guide or journal. Otherwise, I personally give all of my students an Excel spreadsheet. They can actually just, journal their week by week, their body fat percentage, their weight and stuff like that. And you can go onto the website or social media as well. And apart from the WhatsApp group, we have my Facebook group, which is an exclusive private group for my personal clients. It's under Kitty's TLS coaching group. In there, I've got different files and I've got people sharing their food, their exercise, and I give a lot of teaching in there. And I do videos like this and Zoom training. And as you can see, this one, the files, I have different workouts. I've got different video curriculum, instructions on detox, different things like that. So that's basically what I would like to share. And next, I would like to invite one of my really good students and coaching clients. And Vijit is her name, and she is basically been with me since early this year. This is her third term already with me. First term was back in January, second term was in April. Now she's with my Asia Pacific group, where she's doing her third time of her detox, and she's done really, really well. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the time to you, Jit, if you can share with us, please.
Hi everyone, I would love to share with you my TLS journey tonight. Before TLS, I used to exercise.
Sorry, you're a bit soft there. I don't think I can hear you. Can people hear her? Hang on, let me just. Can you speak? Can you speak up?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Not very clear. Can you have your microphone a bit closer or speak a bit louder, Ajit?
Yeah, are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, better. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen again, Jit, and you can go from there.
Sorry about it.
Much better. Good.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I love to share my TLS journey tonight. Before TLS, I used to exercise daily but never lost weight. I started having hormonal issues, super tired despite an active person. I have tried intermittent fasting also, but never helped. I decided to do TLS program during one of Kitty's TLS overviews. I just felt very motivated to try it out. In this, I can eat but healthier food and lose weight as well. When I started, I was 75 kgs. Now I'm proud to mention it that I'm 62 and dropped 2 sizes down. And I feel much healthier, more active now. I love about this program is that I'm able to eat healthier food and stay fit. I would love to continue TLS ways of eating and try out different recipes. Especially, I would love to thank Kitty. She never gave up on me. She's the best coach.
Oh, thank you so much. And share with us, Jit, about your TLS workout as well as your food journey, please.
Okay.
This one is your workout. Wow, look at that.
Okay, even though I'm vegetarian, but I think during my TLS journey, I've eaten more vegetables than in my normal vegetarian days.
Yeah, that's right. You can see here, right? It's beautiful.
Yes.
All her food is really yummy. And for those people that are in our group, we always, look at her food delicious journey or yummylicious journey, as some people say.
Yes.
It's wonderful. And so thank you for sharing. I really, really
thank you so much.
And I can say for sure, amongst many, many students that I've personally coached and trained, you are one of the best because you are very disciplined, you are committed, and you're willing to listen to me and very coachable. Whatever I give you some suggestion, you always listen. So I appreciate you. And
yeah, you are very encouraging.
But I know before too long, you will reach your goal weight for sure.
Yes, thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. And I know that you've got some friends that are here to cheer you on, right? Like Karen,
yes,
your husband and others
yes.
as well. And of course, within our coaching group, we've got some friends that are doing this together with you, like Hong, hello
yes.
Hong. And of course, Nancy, Wai Chen and others as well, and Ming Chao. So let's just get to the last little bit for me to share with you. If you want to get started with this program, what would be the next step? All right, so let's have a look. Now, before I go into that, I have a few other good stories or success stories from some of my other students. Kenny, she's originally from Malaysia and she now lives in Sydney, is one of my recent clients that just finished her 30-day jumpstart. And she actually lost 4 kg, 4.6 centimeters in her waistline and 2% body fat. As you can see the before and after photo, her belly fat has reduced and she's now very, very good. and continuously, you know, even after the 30-day jumpstart to lose weight. And she's, you know, finished off her 12-week body transformation group coaching with me already, and certainly reaching her ultimate body composition and optimal health goals. And she loves our isotonics products. And this is Danielle. Danielle did last year what we call a 21 days transformation. 21 days was only 3 weeks, but now we pretty much encourage everyone to do at least a 30-day jumpstart. But even in 3 weeks, what the 21 days, Danielle was able to lose quite a fair bit of body fat, as you can see there. Now, this is Brian. Brian is in fact now in my in our big group with the corporate team, you know, with the 600, more than 600 people, with our directors of you know, TLS and others. And he started working with me early this year when we were going through during the quarantine, which is, you know, lockdown period in Melbourne. That was last year in May. And then he continued, and he, within that 12 weeks from May to August, he was able to lose 5 centimeters, which, as you can see, before and after, and 4 kilos within 4 weeks, which is really good, which in average a kilo a week. So Brian is someone that continuously, you know, living the lifestyle of TLS. After, you know, last year, this year, he continued to do the maintenance, sure and steady. And now, even with our existing TLS 7-8-28 challenge, for those of you who don't know, 7-8-28 means 7 days of detox, 8 weeks of commitment, and 28 exercises within the 7 weeks after the detox week. So 4 sessions of exercise per week. He's doing really, really well, Brian. And here is a friend of mine here in Melbourne, Annie Wu. She has achieved really good results, you know, with her 12-week program. And she's lost 4% of her body fat. In fact, she had fatty liver and high blood pressure before she started TLS. As you can see, the before and after photo, she's got quite big belly fat or love handle. And because of fatty liver, it was very obvious. But then after only 3 months, she was able to reduce all of her fatty liver issues. Blood pressure became normalized. Even her doctor was asking, wow, Annie, what have you done? The only thing that changed, obviously, was doing the 12-week of the TLS, including the 4 pillars that I shared with you: low glycemic impact eating, body composition with exercises, few exercises a week, and the scientific supplementation with the isotonics, particularly the trim tea, which I'm not going to be sharing a lot about because trim tea is actually from Global. But if you want to know more, you can ask me or the person who invited you. Is amazing. Trim tea is something that a lot of people, even if they don't do a lot of exercises, I've been working with quite a few breastfeeding mother or mothers who've given birth that cannot exercise because of injured back or anything, or people that have injuries and want to lose weight. Just having trim tea and just do very minimal exercises, they've been able to lose body fat and weight, as well as, you know, become healthier. So trim tea is something to check out. Finally, we've got Jason here. Jason is a friend from the US. He was saying after doing the TLS program that he was able to finally achieve the feeling of success in terms of weight loss. And he feels that, you know, TLS has remodeled his lifestyle from being habitually sedentary, meaning he doesn't move at all, like always just, you know, in front of the computer, not exercising, not active. He was unmotivated. But because of TLS, we've been able to encourage him and motivate him to do exercises, different workouts. He now is a very healthy, positive, and active man, and he's reaching his goals. Not only is he looking better, as you can see the before and after, he's happier. He's now a better husband and a better father as a result of him becoming healthier. So for those of us who are on this call or maybe watching the replay, I would like to ask you, would you like to be a better mother, a better grandmother, a better wife, a better daughter for your loved ones around you. Let me tell you this. Earlier on this year, I was going through a really rough patch because some of my really close friends passed away. I was quite down and depressed, and I wasn't able to do much. When someone is ill, they are not able to do much. The loved ones actually suffer. So for us to be well, we really can do well with TLS. And when we're healthier, then we'll be able to have a better lifestyle. Not only that, we become a better whatever that you are, whatever role or hat that you wear, whether you're a mom, you're a dad, you're a husband, etc. This is another one of our existing clients that are doing the Asia Pacific group. Her name is Heidi. She in 12 weeks, changed from 85 kilos to 72 kilos and still continuously losing weight. So now I'd just like to explain to you, we've got different types of programs available. The one that we have right now is what I call Feel Great in 8, which is 8 weeks, Feel Great in 8 weeks, which is the 7-8-28. But majority of the time being comprehensive certified TLS coach and trainer, I typically encourage and love for people to participate in my 12-week education program because it's more comprehensive and it's actually a lot more in depth. And so basically what you will be doing within this time is to go through the weight management profile. That's the next step. And then after the 7-day detox, you do the 23 days after that of either fat straight up or rapid results, short and steady, or if you're already at your ideal weight and you want to be fitter, more muscle and stronger and more energy, then you can do continued commitment, which will be tailor-made for you and your exercise plans as well. And we do have weekly group catch-up, either mainly on WhatsApp or Facebook private group. In fact, it's almost daily. We chat with one another. Right. And so in the 4 components, we include all of this where as a coach, I teach you all the time about, your new favorite foods, low glycemic impact eating. So instead of eating the starchy noodles, you eat, let's say, zucchini noodles, right? Or instead of eating jasmine rice, you eat cauliflower rice. So that is the new favorite foods, still with the texture, but gives you a lot more vital nutrients. And also body composition, where we teach you a lot about exercises, metabolic repair. We even have videos that shows you different types of exercises that you can follow. Like now on Zoom, we can do Zumba on Zoom, we can do body combat on Zoom. We can do, just now, for those of you who came in a bit early before this Zoom meeting, I was playing the happy song and we were just dancing along. Even that, moving your body is a way to help you become more active. And finally, of course, the supplementation, the accelerators to help you with your hormonal issues, as well as, helping you with your body composition and education are very important. So we always say, forget the diet because we are living the lifestyle. So are you ready, guys? Are you ready to feel and look great? Are you ready to lose your body fat, your weight and centimeters? Or you ready to have more energy and improve your health? If so, I would like to invite you to participate in my next group coaching program, which is Spring into Summer. Those of us in Australia, we are now in spring and we are heading towards summer, which is the holiday season. Close to Christmas, which is our last quarter already. So this next campaign, which is going to be Spring into Summer, what you will need to do then is to get either a health guide and journal or use my online spreadsheet, prepare a scale and tape measurement at least. If you can get a 10-liter scale, even better, but otherwise, a scale and tape measurement for you to actually do your weekly measurements so that we can keep you accountable. And the next group is starting next Monday, 18th of October. I've already got like 5 people. I think some of them are here that will be joining me already with the next group. And we will be doing that group depending on individuals, I will check with those people once I establish the group, either on Facebook private group or WhatsApp. Different people have different preference. If the majority prefer WhatsApp, then I'll do on WhatsApp, or otherwise Facebook. I'm happy with either. And if you want to register and participate in my group coaching program and have some fun together, sharing your recipes, sharing your beautiful rainbow food, sharing your video of exercises, and having peer support and good social fun time, then register with me. You've got my number there, which is either you can call me or WhatsApp me. For those of you who are perhaps international, you might not be in Australia, you can either WhatsApp me or email me. Every single one of you on this call right now would have my email, because when you register for this Zoom meeting, you would have my email address. So feel free to email me. Let me know you want to be participating, then I can get you started. And I also have a TLS Facebook page, which is TLS Coach Weight Loss and Wellness. Or you can just go directly into your browser and just type facebook.com/TLS with Coach Kitty. If you like to take a picture of this slide, welcome, and you can get hold of me. But otherwise, email or WhatsApp would be the best way to contact me. So take charge of your health today is my encouragement to every single one of you here. If you're ready to stop feeling tired, stressed, overweight, and frustrated, and you want to make a change to transform your life and to live life to the fullest, then I encourage you to participate. If you haven't already, I know that quite a few of you are already in my existing program, then you don't need to, of course, whether you're in the the US one or the Asia Pacific one. But the few of you, including my friends and some of our guests here, that have not participated yet, then contact me or the person who invited you to get started. All right, so I'm going to be just stop the recording, and if there is any question, I'm happy